The third step is 200 benefits of saving an ever-progressive portion of the profits. Because if you're not saving it, you're not building the crystal that starts the seed reaction.
You need to make sure that you really have a value on serving people. You need to have a value on wealth, because if you don't really have a value on wealth, you'll spend it. If you have more of a value on spending it than saving it and investing it, it's going to keep going out the window. Because the money circulates through the economy from those who value it least to those who value it most over time. So you have to value wealth building more than spending. You have to value serving people more than just taking. And you have to be able to be dedicated to something that's really congruent with your values, or you won't stay with it. You won't build momentum and perseverance towards the accomplishment. And people who have a forced automatic savings in place and are willing to consistently study and research because they value wealth building. Warren Buffett by the time he was 11, he already read all the books in the Omaha, Nebraska library on wealth building by the age 11. He was committed to the outcome. People are really committed to wealth building. They study it, they research it, they mentor under it, they apply it, they have forced savings and investment structures in place. They constantly are trying to serve people, and they want to build a business that lasts.
You have to start to save your money, because people who save their money and build up a liquid cushion stabilize their business. They have higher quality clients. They have less volatilities in their business. They attract more opportunities, more ideas, more associations in their business. And because of it, they're more confident to go and sell their business. So if you got $10 saved, you hang out with tennaires. You have 1,000 saved, you hang out with thousandaires. You got 1,000,000 saved, you hang out with millionaires. You got 1,000,000,000 saved, you hang out with billionaires. Saving your money and building up liquidity is the first step of building wealth. And I always say, save before you invest, before you speculate. But by saving and building up liquidity, you'll stabilize the business. And if you have a desire to serve, and you have a desire to make it more efficient, and you desire to save, you're on your way. Because if you never save your money, you'll be working your whole life for money. If you save your money, it'll start working its life for you. One is the slave, one's the master. The next one is 200 benefits of now progressively investing in ever greater degrees of return and reward in life. You want to earn the right to risk. You want to learn how to invest and study investing. If you really value something, you'll study it. If you really don't value it. I had a gentleman just today come up to me and he says, I want to be financially well off. I said, how many books have you ever read on the topic? He goes, I've never read a book on it. I said, you don't really want that. You want the lifestyle, the fantasies that people have. And fantasies will create your nightmares. You have to care about wealth building enough to study it and to learn it, to master it. When you really, really, really value something, you'll study it, you want to learn about it. If you're single or married acting single, and you basically meet somebody out there and you go, oh, they're attractive, you want to get to know them. Well, it comes to wealth too. The one who values money most is the one that gets it. Money circulates through the economy from those who value it least to those who value it most. So if you really, really value it, you'll study it, you'll learn about it. And you'll learn about investing. And you'll do it in a stair-step manner. You'll earn the right to risk. You'll reward yourself incrementally and not take so many risks that you end up blowing your money and gambling it away. Because I always say immediate gratification costs you your wealth, but long-term, methodical, strategic vision builds wealth. So the next is 200 benefits now of accumulating a fortune. Because once you have a desire to go build it, you need to have a motive for building it more. Because if you just sit there and want to get to your comfort zone and have financial independence, that's not really where it's at. Because most people that get there, they're going to think, oh, there's more to life than that. I was financial independent many years ago. There's way more than just having enough money to not have to work. Because you really want to be able to get up and dedicate your life to a service anyway. I would rather be able to go so much financial independence I don't have to work, but I go to work because I love to work. I love to serve people. That's the difference. So you want to accumulate it so that way you have the power to do things in the world, have an influence in the world. The people who have the money and the people who have the gold are the ones that set the golden rules and get things done. And then what's valuable is when you accumulate your money, you attract even more money. It's like a magnet comes to you. More people want to take you to lunch, and more people want to buy this, and more, your brand gets bigger. And the value of building wealth. Because when you value you, the world values you. When you invest in you and you save and you accumulate, the world does that around you. Amazing things starts happening. Magnetism, synchronicities, opportunities just synchronize to your life the moment you build this wealth. And the last is 200 benefits of actually creating a financial cause that creates a legacy. Because once you've accumulated your wealth, you're going to do something in the world. You're going to make a difference in the world. So you have to pick the one that you want to make the difference in the most. Find out what it is. In my own life, it's the DeMartini Prize, the DeMartini Institute, the DeMartini Foundation. Because I basically want to do just like the Nobel Prize and create a prize for the most extraordinary people doing the most extraordinary things and invest in that. But you got to find what means something to you. Whatever that is, something that really touches your heartstrings and pulls you into action and you'll do something more with your wealth. Because if you don't have a big enough cause, the bigger your cause, the greater your wealth potential. You got to have a big cause in your life. And the greater your life, the more inspired and more meaningful it is. So remember those 6 steps, 200 benefits of each one, and they will rise up on your value list. And whatever's highest on your value, you get done. You're inspired spontaneously from within to live by your highest values, but you always got to have motivation when things aren't. So if you raise these 200 benefits on each of these items, these 6 items, these 1,200 things you write will be the biggest change in your financial destiny you'll ever come across. You will find yourself now having a big enough reason for doing it. And as I said earlier, when you got a big enough reason for doing it, you do it. So those 6 steps to wealth will help you become the next billionaire. And why not? Why not take on the challenge of having the millionaire mindset and do something extraordinary with your life? I know that I started doing that many years ago, and I'm blessed to do. I get to go places and meet amazing people and do extraordinary things today because I learned the art of building wealth.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I think this life could be special if I get rid of the devils. They think that I am a rebel, I think they want me to settle. There's nobody on my level, they think that work is too stressful. I think that work is essential, the grind is all in your mental. And I don't think you understand what I'll go through just to be in control of my life soon. All the negativity, man, I'm immune. I don't really need a mask with all I've been through. I've been making changes for the ages. 5-10 year plans are contagious. I attack that shit, I'm tenacious. And if you ain't, get the fuck out of my way then. Got one life, I won't regret it. I will fight until I get it. I'll look back one day from heaven and say, damn, I learned some lessons. And say, damn, I have no questions. I had fun in every second, and the journey was a blessing, yeah. They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that can make sense. They hate when I